morning. Welcome back to Dancing with Bears. Today I'm going to get a lot done. I just feel it. I'm getting an early start, which is the good part because typically in the afternoon when the sun starts shining a lot, it gets warm, but then also the flies start biting. So at that point, Clovis wants to sit back in the truck because they don't go where it's shady very much. So anyway, today I'm going to get a lot done, and so stay tuned and watch how I progress. And I got some clothes cleaned, which won't mean a whole lot to only those that watched last week's video. Silly girl. Okay, so enjoy, watch, comment, subscribe, and I'll be getting back with you soon. Sitting in my rocker. Wait, I'm going to get started on the day soon, but I don't know. I can't wait until I've got a place where I can just not worry about working right that day, and I'll just sit in my rocker over here. That'll be such a nice day. Anyway, got big smiles on my face because the truck is sitting on the property. The property actually goes, I guess it's 20 feet from the center of the road, so it does go on the other side of the gate, but it's nice to have the truck up inside the gate, inside the fence. And I'm going to have to make more fence on down the road to cover once I get the bus put in. Whoops. I'll make more fence on down there to block the view from the road for people. And also, it'll be more security for me. I've got the fence all along here, thinking I was going to build up in the mountain there. But if I'm going to use that area over there, it'll be more secure to have a fence built on down the way. So there's another chore. But we will get to it, and we shall prevail. So I'm going to get to work here. First I'm going to put some boards on the, let's see, that's south. So that's west, the west side of the fence. So that, I don't know, they were just boards that were laying on the ground, and I need to get them up before they get all rotten. So I'll finish doing that first, and then get on some other stuff. Oh, I know. I'm supposed to be getting on this back here. You know what? From watching my last video, or I don't know if I'm going to put the Cabresto Lake in between these two, but anyway, from watching my last video and talking about the tree that's going to fall down, I wanted to put a bathhouse. I want to put my tub and a bed in that shed, which I'm not going to, after I watch the video, I'm like, that tree's going to fall down. I won't let anybody sleep in that bed until I get that tree taken down, which at this point, it would be expensive to have the little bucket truck come out and start taking it down from the top. So that's way down the line. But in the meantime, I'll sleep in there. I feel like it's my destiny if God wants to drop a tree on me. You know, I figure on dying here on the property, so however it comes, it's just fine. So anyway, back to work. Okay, got them up off the ground so they're not turning gray. And I got to get stained for the back side of the fence. I've done the front side. And I know my skeleton is very, I don't know what word to use, jerry-rigged. Poor Jerry, I don't know why they blame him for doing bad work. But anyway, that got those up for now. And we'll go on to the next job. And when I get my chainsaw in a couple weeks or 10 days or whatever, I'll finish the design on the top of these on this side. Right in there. Okay. I do still have to bring a load of slabs from the mill to finish the backside of all these, that little space in there. Well, I'm about halfway done with this mess. Can't wait until that's all cleaned up. Almost done. Got a little bit more there. Now underneath that brown tarp is a storage box with some I don't know, stuff in it. I gotta take it up the hill too and hide it. But it's getting closer, looking better. But then I turned around and looked uphill where I was taking everything, and it's a mess. So this is the pile of firewood that's growing, and I took some of that other stuff over to the fence to work on it. And then I looked up to the pile I'm making for building materials. I have to get more tarps and get it stacked better. But it is becoming quite enormous. So keep on gathering materials. Who knows? I'll get there soon. Oh, all those whiteboards. They are very straight 2x4s that when I was in Ohio, they were like at Lowe's or Home Depot. It was just lumber they were getting rid of. So I painted it with white enamel, and it's going to be my sidewalls for one of my cabins, because they'll go up 4 foot high, and then it's going to kind of be like an A-frame up above that. Okay, I guess first thing, gotta move my little patio area back up there more, up on the other side of that pine tree, right back in there, because I might have to pull my truck up into this spot when I'm cleaning out all that brush. And on this bigger spot on the path to the bus, I'm going to get that cleared up today, put it over on the pile that I'll be working on, my firewood pile, which I don't know. I think I can go through there to get my firewood. I might have to make another pile out this way if I'm going to have a pile for the bus. But the exciting part is, oops, in this big spot, I decided it's perfect for the table that's out on the mesa right now that I made. So I'm going to bring the table here. It's going to look so pretty. So it's going to be hard to move. It'll be heavy. It'll be on the load that I have. I'll have Charles and his son make a load at the bus with my 3/4 inch plywood and that table. And I'll get them over here. And then I got to find some strong people over at this end. Oh, darn it. That will unload it for me. I just noticed something. People used to cut their Christmas trees out of this little piece of my land. And I had signs up when I first moved in not to take my trees, and look at there. somebody did that. That's kind of a fresh cut. They probably did that last winter. They cut my top of my tree off. Darn them. Oh, I get so mad. Yeah, one lady, yeah, that's a spruce. One lady was all upset they cut hers down. I mean, I'm glad they left a little bit there, but that's just awful. I gotta put more signs up again. I don't want my little pine forest cut up. Okay, shadows aren't good. So anyway, but that's cleared out. Nice cleared out spot for my table. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty there. Okay. Okay, that was the wood pile you saw me get from underneath my tarps yesterday. And then right over here is where I moved the wood pile from where my table's gonna go on the other side of those trees. Oh boy, getting it all moved. I'll get a line of trash cans along there for kindling. And then there's actually a path going on through there that I guess I can come from the bus to get wood, because I'll have a bunch of wood stacked all through there. Yep, gotta get all this old tree down. Working on it. Okay, so I cleared my little deck spot out, which when I'm working it was a nice spot in the shade. I moved it up there, which is not in the shade. It was when I first moved it there, but it's not going to have as much shade, so I'm probably going to have to move it again, because when I rest I need to be in the shade. But at least it's out of this spot, so I can pull the truck right up to that scrubby bush area and work on it with chains or whatever I need. Now from this spot, in the morning when it is shady, I can sit. And this is my view from here into my woods. And down to my truck. And that spot in there is where the shed's gonna be. This used to be my mom's frog, and she named it after Fritz, the guy in Red River. Okay, I'm heading to town and I'm gonna put this one on, go ahead and put it on my YouTube. But when I get back, I'm gonna work on that area, get it all stacked and covered with tarps. So you'll see all that organized on the next video. Well, that's a wrap. Getting things closer and closer, hopefully. My friend that said he'd take me up to the Cabresto Lake, I want to ask him if he's got a chain so I can really get starting to work on clearing the spot for my shed. So hopefully that'll work out. So in the meantime, like and share and comment and subscribe, please. And we'll be talking to you again soon, next week, on our next video. In the meantime, Clovis and I love you.